I saw this video on Kansas City accountability, and this is my story.
I'm going to ask you to. This is a bank, and we don't take pictures.
I'm sorry, I can barely hear you.
No pictures here, please.
Okay, I'm not taking pictures. I'm actually doing video, if that's okay.
Okay, it's have what for?
Letter to Chief Jason Baird of the Neosho Police Department. Dear Chief Baird, hi. Hope you're doing well. I'm taking the time to write because I wanted to provide my valuable feedback regarding an interaction I observed when the video documentation of the incident was published on May 12, 2025 to the Kansas City Accountability News Channel. It seems that Officer Snyder, it's right there, badge number 119, was responding to calls for service over a public photography in progress at 111 East Main. One could hardly believe the irony of the situation, with he being a law enforcement officer, yet there was no crime afoot. He mentioned suspicious, but if someone were actually casing a bank, they probably wouldn't be so obvious about it. After all, what can a camera see from the sidewalk that can't already be seen with the naked eye? They must not be very good at keeping your money secure if their facility can be made vulnerable by a camera in public. It would have been a pretty good diversion tactic, though, considering how everyone took the bait. Officer Snyder, it's right there, 119, mentioned suspicious, but not suspicion of a crime. If someone were actually casing a bank, they probably wouldn't be so obvious about it. Anyway, he was the one wearing those cheesy sunglasses on an overcast day, and now that's really suspicious. He should write himself a ticket for that, in all honesty. All jokes aside, I was really disappointed that Honeyfield 107 did not honor the Citizens Public Records request for the CAT number, call number, event number, or incident number, whatever you guys call it. I found it very suspicious that he didn't act in a forthcoming manner and didn't promote transparency within the department. That makes it even more difficult to conduct our records requests, and then you wonder why you have lost so much public trust from the community. When asked for the call number, Honeyfield 107 just said, "I don't know that. I can't give it to you right now." Might I suggest that next time he take the trouble to find out? You are supposed to serve the people. Any other time you might say, "We got a call, so we gotta come." But when a citizen asks for service, then you no longer have that same sense of urgency for some reason. I think they could both use some training on being a little more courteous and treating the public with respect when they are acting in their official capacity. Also, could you improve the standards for their appearance a little bit? Their scraggly facial hair makes your officers look really unprofessional, and mustaches without beards are suspicious. Thanks a bunch for your time today in reading this. I do hope my well-meaning intentions don't fall upon deaf ears. Your serious contemplation and swift action on these matters is much appreciated. Sincerely, number 119. Hey, sir, just wanted to take the time to say thanks for upholding our right to film what we can see in public the other day when you responded to that public photography in progress. Thanks for not using the word unfortunately when describing our rights our veteran heroes and civil rights leaders paid dearly for. Also, mustache just looks really suspicious, but when I go out in public I have to respect your right to wear one. I'm not saying that you don't have a right to freedom of expression while wearing that uniform. You just might want to try to look more professional, that's all. Sincerely, to Honeyfield. 107. Thanks so much for upholding the citizens' right to record what we can see in public the other day at 111 East Main Street. Unfortunately, you didn't honor the citizen's right to conduct a records request when he asked you for the call number. Try to change your approach to a more service-minded attitude. Serve the people. Yours truly.
I always used to love these cars, but they take them like they candy nowadays.
I used to like them cars, but they'd be taking them like candy nowadays. Oh, look, I guess somebody, probably one of the postal trucks backed in over here again. Yeah, look, you can see where it was patched up over there the first time. And somebody crashed into the wall again. We're just gonna mail our letters out to Neosho mode. Hanfield 107, Schneider 119, and Chief Jason Barry. The hills are alive with the sound of music. Yep, somebody sure did crash right into that sucker.